Moin, I'm here for something different. So a few days ago or yesterday I played a game with Nonon, who afterwards asked me if I could check out his lane. I did not check it out too much in the game, so we'll do it now, and I will not really look at the other lanes. I remember that this game was quite a slaughter, so yeah. Really nicely called by Klar here. Did a very nice job there. There will be quite some banter in the chat, so yeah. Have fun with that one, I guess. And yeah, I will have his look, and yeah, let's see how this game goes. First thing first, looking at this roll, I would probably place the egg and double turret, 1-0 start, and then reroll, since there's not that much to get out of this roll for the mid or late game to switch into after you pushed. Zombie is decent, but it's not so synergistic with turret, and tier 6 is something you want in the very late game. Looking at the other rolls, you see Cannon Loba over here, you see some Disciple or Lot play, and on me there is, or on my lane, there's a Monk, some Slave Master stuff, and some Blood Raider, and yeah, stuff like that. So let's see what Nonon decides to do here. We'll speed it up a little bit.
Job's done.
He decided to go with what I suggested, but did not decide to reroll. So this is the safe play, starting 2-0, getting the exec here. Could have skipped it and not gotten the egg and just 2-0, 3-0 turret start. Looking at me starting 1-0 and Blood Raider, this is fine-ish, I would say, since we not plan on send early with one lane on 1-0, so him being 2-0 or late 3-0 and not 3-0 at the start is not that much of a difference. This is an early push and this one is fine. He did not need to overbuild against warriors. So the exec and the turret is an overbuild against warriors. I'm quite strong. Disciple is strong and Loba is strong. So this exec was actually not really necessary. It's not really a mistake, but I personally wouldn't have placed it. I would have gotten 3-0 out of it. Comparing the Lumber, they did not come here, pushing now.
Someone call for the doctor?
Push is done here, and you see the difference between starting 3-0 and pushing the 3-0 later. If you push it, that is 12 wood. That's not so much, but 12 wood in the early game is quite the difference, as it makes you able to send different on 2 and 3, which are the important levels. So there, 12 wood can make the difference between reaching double spirit or between reaching just the horse and the spirit, depending on how fast the early game goes. So we are sending 2 here, him getting third turret after getting the income, absolutely normal play, and getting that one push off. Now staying on, oh yeah, we scouted some stuff over here. I think we scouted this stuff, yeah, Zombo, Wolver, Spitter. So we are planning on going 4. So if you see this call made at this point, probably should push 1 and really risk 3. Since your lane is not the important one this game. Important one will be mine as a potential holder, or something like this with some decent auras, some decent mid-game options. So that could have been one more push or one earlier push again here, but yeah, it's not absolutely necessary. So probably gonna go 1 turret and another act here. Could have been 1 turret and the
Job's done.
Yeah, and even split here, which can work well, of course. Let me real quick check out. Okay, so
Job's done.
This can work early as well, but you need some firepower behind the turrets, and usually it's fine to build the egg over here. That way it's better, or at least I think it's better on sync, not quite sure if it even is, but you miss out on some of the splash damage or the bounce attack the turrets do. So maybe getting the egg on something like this low DPS turret build is not the best. probably would have been better to be a wisp here. Not 100% certain that egg and 4 turrets hold 3, but yeah. Yeah, it's working out well here. This first egg is not even proccing here. And now the turret is getting focused and not the egg first. Yeah, not optimal, but yeah, that happens sometimes depending on the split and stuff like that. Overall, decently played. Push is coming now. And yeah, looking at the same thing again here with doing the push earlier and doing it later. Roughly 20 wood, probably even a little bit more here because there was a lot of time, building time on here compared to when you go 3-0 and 2-0 on 1. So a little bit more wood lost to getting the egg on this side here. Okay, we are going 4 since we scouted lots of melee units after we went 2 here. Yeah, and this is kinda gonna be the beginning of the end for our opponents, I would say. So looking at my lane, just to keep you up to date, I am going for Blood Raider Slave Master mix. And I will add Monk and Griffin, so quite the wallish build here, I would say. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit on for this build. Holds FBGs, a little bit late on the push here, what I saw. Probably Lumberjack right away, or is this the Wisp? Of course, it was a little bit late. There's just one infantry mid from this lane here, and the rest is leaking. It isn't as much as it looks like, but this took off value of their holder lanes. They are pushing now a little bit more than we are, at least my lane is, but the rest of my team is pushing a lot as well. So this is a success for us. Now we are going king, we are getting the income, and Fontaine has 0 income. Interesting. And yeah, they are even losing the heal here. Coming 5, so big send on 5 against us. Yeah, nothing really interesting happening right now. So now the decision of your lane is whether or not you want to hold 5, and if you want to hold it against sand or just against no sand. Because against no sand, just the turret would be enough. Against sand, double turret is not enough. So the thing you have to think about at this point is whether or not you want to get your 7-3 for sure, or if you want to be able to get it if there is no sand, or if you say, okay, I am staying at 7-1 and I want to do something on 7 as well with this role. Turret is not really a good damage dealer in the mid to late game. So this one is very dead valued. So don't build too many of them unless you have a valid reason. And now I personally would think, okay, if they come and I get 1 turret here, I will be on like close to 100 gold. I would need, so I could do the Lumberjack right now, get 1 turret and would gain 100 more to get the 7-3. So this would make sure that they are 7-3. If I get double turret and they send, I might not reach 7-3. So I would do the pushing thing again here, getting it a little bit earlier, getting that Lumberjack a little bit earlier, and therefore having a little bit more lumber on the levels where we need to send. Let's see what he decides to do. This looks like double turret, just looking at the wood.
Job's done.
At the gold. Yeah, it is. Maybe it works and he still gets it, but he would need a full clear. The creeps on round 5. Only the birds are worth 180 gold. So getting a full clear off to no sand gives 7-3. If there is sand, it's not full clear, then this will not hold. By the way, this is my build here for 5. 945 value of pure melee tank units. I'm not going mid, can say that for free. There's Blood Dog Double Spirit for Permit. So, and this is a send on him as well. The turret, Blood Dog just went straight for the turret. That's really unlucky. But even without this unlucky behavior, there's no shot at you getting your 7-3 here. I'm not quite sure if it would have been enough if you skipped that one turret, but I don't think that there would have been many less kills. I'm not going mid here, it's very close, but those, the Blood Orc went for my Monk at the start, but yeah, I full cleared, got my Ferb down, and at least did my job, and we have Stomp here, so this is gonna be savable, the heal class on King. He's always very strong with that, so no heal for us here, and we are going into 7 comfortable with decent King, with 4 heals and Stomp, and with 1 potential Strongholder in my lane, so looking really promising. Okay, for now you went for the farm, as I saw, because you wanted to not full a leak here. That was a pushing point in my opinion again, so keep in mind, Nono, that you should push a little bit earlier and don't try to save your lane every time. This looks cool, and it works if you are overbuilt, but if you are on low value, 740 with turret is low value. This is not really that helpful. The placement is nice, but if you need something like Night Saber, like more turrets, like EA, something that deals a lot of damage, and turret is just not that. This might make you hold here, and both X proc even, that's lucky. But 740 value here, not getting your 7-3 earlier, and losing a lot of wood there, which you could have 7-4 had already on 5. So yeah, probably there was a shot to not stay like you did 7-2, but go 7-3 earlier and give me or my lane a little bit more feed here. You gave some, that's nice, but there's no reason to always try to save your lane. Sometimes the better idea is to help your team.
Upgrade complete.
Getting the machine robot is a mistake in 95% of the cases, I would say. That is not something you should do. This egg should have been over here, because this one will fall before those are down, and the turret will die to the half of the cent. So because there's not enough damage output from this turret, this one egg over here was not enough. Those are enough right now, but from the side they come in. You clear well enough against Fermit here, doing okay. I'm doing okay-ish as well only, but yeah, probably again having that push earlier and having this egg over here, not getting the machine turret but double turret would have been better. So they are on -3 already. Now getting the zombie, got the 7-3 on the wave, that's nice at least. Getting the zombie, like I said, I don't really like the mix of push or zombie and machine turret. Those eggs in the back here are not gonna be useful anymore for the next round. Yeah. Are you going to push? Yes. This time there was no delay. Nicely done. Now another thing is you end up on 135 here. Can always do, the level, get the info for the round and check out how much gold you get from the creeps alone on that round. And if you would have done that, you might have calculated that you end up on 140, could have sold one egg and gotten 7-5 right away. And now you're stuck here. Luckily for you, you get the feed, so you have the option to push, which probably you won't do. Yeah, you don't do that because you will need to damage them on. You need to do your stuff on next round, and we are sending 9, so not pushing here is correct. But keep that in mind that you can always check out how much the creeps give you. Yeah, Butcher here doing its job, going mid. They are leaking okay-ish amounts, having a mid here, Neon full overbuilding with trash unit, probably anticipating this send. Okay, 4-1 here. And they are full 10 now, but they lost their last healer as well. Not gonna go GG, but yeah, way on the back foot here. Okay, what's your plan for 10? I think if you want to hold 10 here, it's always second butcher. They are quite strong on 10, and you have some option for mass clear. So second butcher in my eyes would have been correct. And think you had even enough gold for a blocker? No, but you could have sold one of these useless eggs here and get another blocker. So you would have double butcher and your turrets instead of the Ambassador of Darkness. Unupgraded, it's not really worth it on 10. Yeah, this here is my role. I will got the blocker, of course, here. Because he had some leftover. Place 2 more tier 1s here.
Job's done.
If you want to hold, do it properly. Okay, let's see how this works out. I reckon, yeah, it's not going to do too well. I don't really remember how much you do. I think probably this one could die here. Yeah, Expert isn't doing well. It's surprising. The Butcher is not going down to this first boss. It's very nice. Getting 1 kill here is nice. I think with double Butcher there could have been more, since one of the Butcher would not have died here. And yeah, the Ambassador of Darkness here wasn't the best. Here's my absolutely aim here. Absolutely perfect aim. Getting double Monk live on very little and the Royal Griffin in mid. And I'm on 2100 value here already. Can push now, can clear a lot of those sands, and yeah, we are not dead. We are 4 heals here, so it's nice. I will speed up this process a little bit.
Our allies' town is
Here again on close to the 7-5 push. This way, this time I can't blame you not calculating the amount of gold you get because it's 7. Yeah, getting the push here first building should have pushed immediately. Small errors on the push. Placement wise, this egg should have been over here and probably the Butcher first. This Butcher could have been close to the turret to get its HP drained. Little minor thing there.
research complete.
So we even win arena here. This is absolutely sad game for them, I'm pretty sure. Our push, Klar went to 7-9 here on the Disciple role, and we have a 7-8 on our team. That's absolutely insane. 2 heals still going on and 1 very strong, pretty much unbreakable lane in the mid game. With Berserker and Royal Griffin with Parasite behind them. So absolutely one of the best blocker units here and one of the best damage dealers. So really hard to break this lane, my lane here. And they know that we have quite some bank since we did some push and skipped 10. So probably they have to go 12 here. That was my assumption. If you think that they come 12 and that's our only level where we could die, then it's more butchers you need. Butchers are quite strong there, and again the Ambassador of Darkness is not good on 12, so probably getting the tier 6 is biggest mistake you did this game, I would say. Not that it's a big mistake, just that it's the biggest of the mistakes done, but everything was quite minor, I would say. They come 12 actually, so should get the Butcher. Of course we don't know that, but it's the only chance for us to die. Getting the Butcher here, yeah, and there could be 1 more Butcher and like 1 more turret here.
Job's done.
And this way it's just a zombie. If we were certain that they come, probably getting multiple turrets would have been better. 4 ballistas over here. I was very lucky on my lane. Oh, it was 3, but 1 was very far in the front. In the game I just saw 2 here. But yeah, I was very lucky with my spawn of these things. And Royal Griffin is dealing a lot of damage here. And this is not mid. I think triple Butcher would have been a little bit better. Of course, not mid. Did not matter in the end. I will fast forward this route down to die here, get both our heals done, but just because we did not do any more, or not too much more kings, we are sending 13 here, and you can see this number not going down, so there was no hold possible for them. Our sends were just too much. Even the strongest lane here did not manage to clear all the sends. There's no chance for this to go mid, and yeah, this is just the army of death running in here. This amount of sends on 13 is quite insane. So yeah, this was absolutely destruction of our opponent's team, but that's not what I wanted to show. I wanted to talk about Nonon's game here, about his play, and yeah, what he could improve on. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. If you want to see more stuff like this in the future, please let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching.